It's best bets. It's best bets. It's time for all the best bets. That's right. The big three, the three best bets from each of us, or at least one. Gibbs anytime touchdown against the Raiders. I talked about this. They are the fourth worst at stopping touchdowns getting in are the Raiders. So Lions, go Jahmyr Gibbs for the anytime touchdown. You should be all right. Even if you just want to go a real basic, just like Lions to win, Gibbs to score, you should be feeling pretty confident because if they get that win, he will get in. Just that Raiders defense, I do not like it at all. They've got like one top line dude, and that's kind of it. And then tomorrow, a couple of best bets. Luka versus Memphis tomorrow. I'd be looking very, 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 very hard at a triple-double because you think about the defenders on this Memphis Grizzlies team. You've either got Marcus Smart and Desmond Bain, so a pretty, Smart, obviously a defensive player of the year, but he's going to be also trying to like contain Kyrie. So I think this is the one where Luka just goes, yeah, cool. What are you trying to guard me with like Zaire Williams? Sick. Check this out. Pow. 30, 10, and 10, triple-double incoming. So I think that's the benchmark there. 30 should be easy. 30, 10, and 10. The interesting one for me, though, stats guy, Jalen Duren for my beloved Detroit basketball Pistons. He is unbelievable. He started off the year 17 and 14 and then flipped it up and reversed it, went full Missy Elliott, 14 and 17, and then threw in 23 and 15. The Detroit Pistons play the vertically challenged Oklahoma City Thunder. And 20 and 12 is where I'd probably start with Duren because the Pistons aren't very good, really, because as I keep talking about on NBA Australia, they have 47 centers, 87 point guards, and nothing in between. Apart from Bojan Bogdanovic going, I'll do it. Well, shoot threes. I shoot threes. It's cool. Yeah,
that's all good.
And Osar Thompson, who's pretty gnarly as well, but at the same time, just a weird, unbalanced roster. OKC should win that, but I think Jalen Duren goes off against Chet Holmgren. SGA against Detroit as well. He had a bad game last outing. 2 of 16 he shot. He's going to, hashtag spoiler alert, probably win NBA Australia's Spud of the weekend. But 30 plus, boom, lock that. Kay Cunningham, Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey. I just don't think they got much of a hope of stopping SGA, so he should go for 30 against Detroit. So once those open up, I'd be all over those. But Gibbs is probably the best lock for me. Any other ones that I talked about on Friday's show? Houston and San Antonio, the over, cash. Brooklyn, Dallas, cash with the over as well. Love those. And we've still got the primetime Chargers Chicago game that's about to start, which I'm pretty interested in. And the donation missed by that first leg by a half point, and then the Chiefs missing out today as well, which is very frustrating. And there was the same gamer from the Bucks game, which Giannis and Embiid actually were the ones that let us down, stats guy.
Yeah, Giannis was a bit off. He missed a lot of free throws that cost him some points as well.
And Embiid went completely MIA. That just, you're like, yeah, dude, can you stop sooking and just play basketball? Right, Alex, best bets.
Yeah, well, we're already on Arsenal to win the league this season, so why not have something on Liverpool at $6 as well? They are flying under the radar with how well they are going this year. 23 goals scored, 9 conceded, and only the 1 loss so far, and they were so unlucky to lose that game. They were just dominant this morning. I know it was not, but Jesus, the way they played, they could have cut through them and had 6 or 7. They're going to win their next 2 games. I think they've got like Bournemouth and someone else this weekend, and then they take on Manchester City after the international break. They're going to be prepped up and ready to go, and another loss for City there could send alarm bells, and it could also send Liverpool's price tumbling in. Also, why are India still $2.10 to win the World Cup? They're absolute certainties. Just keep backing them, honestly.
Oh, it's a big call.
I don't know. Anything can happen in one game in the final.
Yes.
Yeah, but I saw Jasper Boomer last night with the ball going, that's cute. I'm going to just destroy you.
Yeah, they got lucky that they bowled really well because they didn't bat well last night. So if they bat like that in the final,
pitch was a great bowling deck, and they made it England look second rate.
Nice one. I'm still obviously on my beloved Kiwis from my future from ages ago. So let's go.
I was on Pakistan, and I think they're cooked.
I keep having India rolling into everything, and that's also rolling into Vauban to win the Melbourne Cup next week.
Oh, interesting. All right. Stats guy, what do you got?
A bit of tennis, the Paris Rolex Masters, which is probably one of the bigger tournaments outside the majors. Great tournament, with the world's best. You got Francis
It's
Tiafoe.
in Paris, right?
Yes, definitely in Paris and definitely on hard courts. I've looked all this up. Francis Tiafoe taking on Alexander Bublik, both really high ranked.
Bublik.
I knew you would like that, yeah. I think he's Kazakhstani, actually. Yeah, so he's got a great name.
For glorious Kazakhstan.
It's good.
Yeah, but I love Francis Tiafoe on this show. Big foe. He's been slightly out of form. He's had a few injury niggles. He's had to retire a few matches, but I think he can bounce back here on his favourite surface on the hard courts. He's 21-10 record on hard courts this year, where you got Bublik, who loves all the other surfaces, but it's 3-12 this year on the hard courts. So I'm really leaning towards Tiafoe here. He's got the shot power and speed that works really well on this surface. I think it's amazing odds for the world number 14. That's Tiafoe. $1.80 you get him. Usually in the first round, he's like $1.20, $1.30. This is probably usually Bublik usually gets through the first couple of rounds as well. So it's usually like a third round matchup, but for some reason they're meeting in the first round. So $1.80 for Tiafoe, who's an absolutely exceptional player. I think the odds are suggesting, he's a little bit injured from the last couple of months, but I think he's going to bounce back here on the hard courts that he loves playing on. He also made the quarterfinals, I forgot to mention, last time he played in the Paris Rolex Masters. So get on him here in the first round.
For $1.80, feeling pretty good about Francis.
Yeah, I love watching him. He's first round $1.80 is great odds.
Playing in the place that he's named after and everything.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Francis is named after France, but that's all right. One other thing I forgot to mention, I think in the player props. I think the one big player prop I had for Friday on Friday's show for the Sunday NFL slate was Tyreek Hill, 100+ yards and the touchdown, and boom, that was a winner again because Tyreek Hill is absolutely crazy.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.